Inside this video, we're gonna go over every single pet mutation inside of Grow a Garden Roblox, basically what they do and how to get them. But first, if you guys could all hit that like button, subscribe, and of course turn on those notifications, that would be greatly appreciated. So first, we're actually gonna start with gold, even though gold is not like the first one in any means, it's just the one that I have. Here's actually what the beautiful thing looks like, guys. So when we go and place this down on our farm here, and then we open up this menu on the right side. Oh, I thought for a second like, oh, I have no pets. Basically it actually, what it does is it provides a big increase to the pet's passive ability, guys. So, and this pet's passive ability is all active pets gain an additional 0.66 XP per second, which means that I don't know how big this boost is, but never mind, I just found it out. It is 10%, guys. It is 10%. Okay, so to get golden, what you guys need to do is you need to have a pet that's at least level 50. If we check here, it actually says that you only have a 6.43% chance of getting yourself a golden pet, which honestly makes it kind of rare, but you know, it's like in the middle ground between rare and not rare. You can see like down here at Ascended, it is 0.32% to actually get it, but we'll go over Ascended in a second. Couple things to note before you guys start mutating, okay? The higher the level of your pet, okay, so say it's closer to 100 rather than 50, the better the mutations that you're actually going to get. You still could get screwed and, you know, maybe get a windy or a frozen or something like that, even though your pet's like literally level 100, okay? But the higher the level of your pet, the better the chances of getting something really good, guys. Another thing, guys, once you put your pet inside of here and then they go and mutate, if you look at my golden pet, guys, it's only age 6. That's because when you get your pet back, it actually resets your pet level back to 1. So mine went from like 60 down to 1 when it actually became golden. But this is actually a good thing, because now I can go and get multiple. I can go and level this thing up and get another mutation on this pet. All right, guys, moving on to Shiny. What Shiny does is it actually provides a additional 15% boost to the pet's XP per second. Shiny is actually a good one because with this you could level up your pet even faster, and then that way get even more mutations on it. You can also see that Shiny is the most common one with a 32.15% chance of actually happening. The next one that we have is Inverted with a 16.08% chance of happening. And what it does to a pet is it provides an additional 30% boost to the pet's XP per second. So it may sound like the same thing, guys, all right, but instead of a 30% boost, it is now a 50% boost, guys. So it's basically the same thing, but just a little bit better. Next is Windy at a 9.65% chance. All right, this one does every 300 to 30 minutes, which that doesn't make any sense. 20 to 30% chance a nearby fruit becomes windstruck. So this one's cool. It provides mutations to pets. All right, I don't like this one because basically windstruck, that's like one of the most common mutations in the game. Like, I feel like all of my pets are windstruck. But moving on to Frozen with only a 9.6% chance. All right, every 5 to 0.5 minutes, all right, 20 to 30% chance a nearby fruit becomes frozen, which this is actually good because you can't really get frozen fruits anymore, guys. Then of course we have the golden one, which we already went over. Now moving on to Tiny with only a 6.4% chance of occurring. What Tiny does is a pet is very tiny, has a 20% slower hunger rate, and gains 5 to 30 XP per second. Okay, and this is the size difference. All right, minus 90%, guys. They get small as heck. Mega again with 6.4% chance of happening, and this pet is gigantic. Has a 20% chance or 20% faster hunger rate and gains 10 to 40 XP per second, and it grows by 200%. For Iron Skin, you have a 35 to 45% chance to recover stolen fruit. This only has a 3.2% chance of getting it on your pet. I think what this is saying is like if you get stolen, like if somebody spends the Robux to steal your fruit, you have a 35 to 45% chance. Honestly, I need this, bro. They always be stealing my fruits, bro. All right, now we got Radiant. This is only, again, 3% chance of happening. Every 30 to 20 minutes emits a sunshine to advance a plant's growth by 24 hours. This could be useful on certain, you know, occasions, but for the most part, you know, I would rather have something else. Okay, now we have Shocked. What Shocked does is that during a thunderstorm, every 60 to 45 seconds, has a 25 to 30% chance to attract lightning, shocking nearby fruits. Honestly, very, very OP. It's like literally a walking lightning rod, guys. Now we're moving on to Rainbow. All right, Rainbow is honestly awesome. This provides a bigger increase to the pet's passive ability. You can see it's up to 20% increase, guys. All right, the golden was only 10, this one is 20, and you only have a 3% chance of actually getting this bad boy. Finally, we have Ascended with only a 0.3% chance, and it says every 360 to 300 minutes, 75 to 90% chance to apply Dawnbound to a mutation on a fruit. And Dawnbound is a very, very rare mutation. It's very, very difficult to get. I believe you were only able to get it on the sunflower, but now I guess this guy actually applies it to many, many more fruits. But anyway, that is all of the types of mutations inside of the game. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace out, and of course, goodbye.